Good evening, everyone. Welcome to On Deck here on FTSN. I'm Russ Morgan. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. As got through the first week of baseball almost, about 7 games in. So but everybody's pretty pumped. I'm pretty pumped about that. Obviously, had some big news today. Big seemed like today's just a good sign for extension time because everybody seemed to be getting extensions. Kicked it off with Jackson Merrill signed a 9-year, $135 million extension with the Padres. I think they said it can get up to 204. Excuse me. Christian Campbell signed 8 years, $60 million with the Red Sox, and then Ketel Marte reached a 6-year, $116 million extension with the D-backs that would run them through 2030, includes a player option through 2031. I'm really looking. Obviously, the Campbell one, that's a little gamble. I think he's going to be pretty good. He's looking pretty good so far, but there's a little gamble playing on that. That Merrill deal is going to be a steal, and I'll probably end up re-upping. But that's going to be a steal for a guy who was, runner-up rookie of the year, definitely be an MVP conversation for a long time. So that's a steal. But everybody knows the real news kicking off opening weekend, the Torpedo bats. The Yankees, obviously, even though it wasn't the Yankees kind of took it by storm on Saturday, scoring 20 runs, hitting 9 home runs, as some of the players are swinging a new bat, Torpedo bat. Anthony Volpe, Jazz Chisholm, Bellinger, Goldschmidt, Wells. Looking good already. But MIT physicist Aaron Leonhardt has been credited with creating the Torpedo bat, former Yankees hitting analyst and now serving as the Miami Marlins field coordinator. The idea came from a study of Anthony Volpe was making more of his contact near to the label of the bat, so that the team started coming. He started coming up with this idea for making bats specific to individual players, moving the wood down 1 to 2 inches closer to the label. I mean, it's all about weight distribution from the end of the bat. Where if you look at the, probably should. I'm gonna be right back. I got a bat in my. So it's tell you, I wanted to do a little, get a little. It is not actually, it's a fungo, but when you look at the sweet spot of the bat, it's usually up here towards the label. Usually, you don't want to hit the ball here or the label. You're hitting it there. You're not hitting it too good. So they brought it down here, a couple inches here. So the sweet spot probably starts from here to here to here. You bring it down a little bit, 1 to 2 inches. There's the bring it down 1 to 2 inches closer to the label. It's all about weight distribution. More like 6 inches from the cap of the bat, where players don't want to hit the ball off the cap of the bat anyways. I like this quote from Jazz Chisholm. For all you idiots that say it moved the barrel to the label, you're an idiot. Nobody's trying to get jammed. You're just moving the wood to the parts of the bat you don't use. The bat you don't use to parts you do. You're welcome. No more stress. Is this legal? Yes, it is legal. The MLB rule states that the bat has to be one consistent piece of wood and cannot be bigger than 2.61 diameters long. And the MLB must improve every single bat before the game. So the MLB has seen these bats before the game and approved the bat. And this isn't because of what the Yankees did. It kind of put this bat on the stage, but put this bat on the stage. But I mean, it wasn't the first time these bats have been in MLB since 2023. A lot of spring training stuff like that. We did see it last year in 24. Players were using it, but I think, obviously, in my opinion, I don't think it would have been as big a deal as if another team was using it, such as Ryan Jeffers from the Twins was using it. It's because the Yankees scored 20 runs and had 9 home runs. I don't think it's as big a deal. And we've obviously seen players over the weekend start using this bat. After the weekend, we had a barrage of players ordering the Torpedo bat, bowling pin bat, whatever you want to call it. Players in the MLB using it: Cody Bellinger, Alex Baum, Junior Caminero, Jazz Chisholm, O'Neal Cruz, Ellie De La Cruz, Paul Goldschmidt, Nico Horner, Ryan Jeffers, Francisco Lindor, Adley Rutschman, Cody Schneider, Dansby Swanson, Jose Trevino, Anthony Volpe, and Austin Wells. But a lot of this credit goes back to last year when Stanton started using this bat last year. But there's pros and cons to this bat. They are saying that Stanton did start having some arm issue. The reason he's having some arm issue is because of attributed to this bat. So it's not, this bat is definitely not a new thing. We've been seeing it for a while. It just came into the forefront on Saturday. But this bat has been in the works. In my opinion, I get where people, being a baseball guy, I get it, but also it's got its pros and cons. It's not like, hey, the minute I start using this bat, I hit home runs. I'm batting, 300 plus. So I get where people are coming. It's different, but in one opinion for me, it's like we've seen a lot of movement in baseball in the recent years on the pitching side, and we have not seen a lot of movement on the offensive side of the game, the hitting side of the game. So pitching is so much farther ahead with the analytics, the spin rate, and all that good stuff. I was never a big spin rate, and we haven't really seen it on that side of hitting. So now we're kind of seeing it. The Yankees brought it in the forefront, but it's been since 2020, since 2023. So it's not a new thing, and it's not like we're seeing a lot of mixed reviews. It's not like guys are picking it up, swinging a little better. Guys are using the bat. They're not having the same success. So it's not like every player is picking it up and hitting the living shit out of the ball. It's going to be a hit and miss, and it's not tailored to every player. I think now we're seeing a lot of different teams, such as the Braves ordered it, the Padres, or a lot of teams. I think every MLB team is going to end up using it. You're seeing it. I think the difference between what the Yankees got going on and every other team, that the bats, some of the bats the Yankees are using are specific to the individual player, whereas you're just ordering this bat from, was it Victory, I think it is, and Marucci, which are two big bat companies. They're just ordering the bat. It's like me going picking up a bat from my local sporting goods store. It's not specific. Also, we see this in other sports. You see it in golf. Was it Masters and US Open? Sure, you go for a golf club. If you have the money, you you get fitted for golf clubs, so they're fitting it to your style. I mean, we see it with Bryson DeChambeau, has won the Masters, has won the U.S. Open. He does the same thing. He uses the one length irons that's fit to his swing pattern. So I kind of, it's kind of, in my opinion, they're kind of going that way. Now we're seeing a little more on the offensive side, specific to an individual player. So maybe the Yankees have a little head start on that. The Marlins will probably catch up with Lienhart in their organization, but we shall see. But going into my first week, teams that I'm really had a good first week. My top 10 basically. Kicking it off, my number team started off the best, obviously, that's the Dodgers. Took 2 from the Cubs in Tokyo. They swept the Tigers. Play the Braves tonight. Already took 2 out of 3, so they already won that series. Mookie Betts walked off the Tigers on Saturday. We were playing really good. Will Smith leads the team with 471 average. Mookie Betts leads the team in home runs, 3 home runs already, 1 walk-off, batting 375, 444 on base, 938 slugging. Ohtani, 280, 2 home runs. Edman, 250. Teoscar Hernandez, 8 RBIs, 231. I mean, they're getting a lot on the offensive side. They're swinging a good stick right now. And I think that's probably going to pick up because that West is nasty this year. I think we get 2 in the wild card. There could be 3 the way it's looking right now if it keeps on going up. But I think the NL West could definitely see 3 teams in the playoffs, if it not be the Padres, Dodgers, obviously Padres, Diamondbacks, or the Giants, all vying for playoff position. On the pitching side, Yoshida Yamamoto's leading the team in ERA, 280. He's already got 14 Ks. Blake Snell started the year off for the Dodgers. He debuted 5 innings. Gave up 5 hits, 2 Ks, got the W. Glass Snell's got 1 win, so that's a big win for them. A big win for the Dodgers, in my opinion, is Dustin May last night. Really solid outing last night. He went 5 innings, only giving up 1 hit, 6 Ks, got the no decision, but that's really solid for a guy who's been off of baseball for 2 years. My real question was the Dodgers, what's going on with Roki Sasaki? Sasaki's been having issues with his command. He went 2 innings. In his second start, he's got 9 walks. He got pulled after 2 60-plus pitches. But Dodgers 7-0, definitely right now the hottest team in baseball. Going to my number 2 team right now after almost the first week, Padres 7-0, just swept the Guardians. They swept the Braves and just beat the Guardians today. It's a good team, really good team. Justin Merrill just got his contract extension. Huge win, I think. Huge win. Fernando Tatis batting 409. Jackson Merrill batting 400, 6 RBIs. Machado batting 381, 2 RBIs. Struggling early. Luis Ariz only batting 087. But Tatis, Merrill, Machado, it's a good 3 guys in the lineup. And, Tatis, Merrill, we could see them in San Diego for a long time. A long, long time. On the pitching side, this pitching, which has been when this pitching has been constant conversation all year, all off season about players getting traded, but I mean dominant pitching, obviously 7-0 right now. I mean Michael King 1-0, got his first win, 7 2/3 innings, 14 Ks. 6 hits, 3 runs. That's a solid first perk. Nick Pivetta got the win the other day. 7 innings, 1 hit. What did Dylan Cease had a solid outing today against the Guardians? What did Cease end up doing today? Sorry, I'm looking up Cease's stats. He had a good one today too. Why am I going past San Diego? Dylan Cease today. I got it right here. Had a yeah. Well, we'll talk about. It, but Tatis goes 2 for 4. Luis Ariz goes 2 for 4 today. Now he's batting 148. Machado goes 2 for 4. Merrill goes 2 for 4. Dylan Cease goes 6 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run earned, and 7 Ks. Man, but I mean, you get it on that side. Cease probably the ace, but I mean, right now that 1, 2, 3 could be a force with Pavetta, with King, with and Cease. That could be a solid 1, 2, 3. And then when are they getting Darvish back? I'd watch out for the Friars for sure. Uh, my third team would be the San Francisco Giants. Giants are hot right now, 5-1. Uh, Lost 1 game to the Reds. Lost once to the Reds, but what they just swept the. Lost 1 game to the Reds. Lost opening day to the Reds. Went 6-3. Or no, excuse me, they didn't. They lost. They won 6-4. Lost 3-2. 6-3. 7-2. 3-1, and just swept the Astros. But I mean, I think it's all about pitching for this team. I mean, you're not getting too much from the offensive side. You know, Jung Ho Lee batting 278, 269 for Ramos. I mean, Willie Adames not 130, 278 for Jung Ho Lee, but leading the team. Uh, Wilmer Flores got 4 home runs and 10 RBIs leading the team. I think it's all about pitching. This pitching staff, I mean, you got Logan Webb, you got Verlander, you got Robbie Ray, you got Jordan Hicks, who had a solid outing the other day. I mean, Logan Webb, 2 starts, 1 quality, 1 win, 12 innings pitched, 11 Ks, 4 earned runs. Jordan Hicks, who had a stellar outing the other day, got the W, 6 innings pitched, 6 Ks. Robbie Ray, who's been out all last year, got the win the other day, 5 1/3, 4 Ks. Verlander, he went 5, gave up 6 hits, 2 runs. That's solid. I think it was Rope went today, 4 innings, wasn't bad. I think it's all about them. The Giants, I mean, that pitching staff's going to be very good. I'm kind of where the Yankees are playing right now, too. But obviously, going to the Yankees, I think they're number 4 after that stellar first weekend. Obviously, you got Aaron Judge batted 400. He's got four home runs, leads the team in home runs with 11 RBIs, 500 on base percentage, and just dropped an absolute tank when he hit that ball at 468. And everybody knows what's going on with the rumors about the Yankees right now with the torpedo bat. Got Jazz Chisholm batting 313, Goldschmidt 313, Volpe, who's like the leader of the torpedo bat, only batting 188. Austin Wells, another guy, 154. Bellinger, who brought that torpedo bat into the forefront because he was using it last year, but we didn't really see it till this time. Batting 308. Dominguez starting to swing a solid bat. So I mean, like you see that the bowling pin bat, torpedo bat, whatever you want to call it, it's definitely not. I'm going to start hitting the crap out of the ball. You got to work on it. It's just bringing the weight down is different. I mean, Ben Rice, I'm really he's batting 500 now. What's going to go on with Ben Rice? I think we got to have Ben. As a Yankees fan, I think Ben Rice has to be in that lineup. But what's going to happen when Giancarlo Stanton comes back? I think Ben Rice he's put on some muscle this offseason, and it showed. 500 average, had 2 hits the other day, 1 home run. I think we need him. Third base would be the big question mark, even though Oswaldo Cabrera batting, nice 300. On the pitching side, pitching side would be a question mark with the loss of Heel, the loss of Garrett Cole for the year. I mean, Rondon, who's getting kind of hit pretty hard today, right now. I think he's already given up. He's gonna have to step it up this year. The Yankees down 4-0. He's given up 4 runs. Let's see if he's still in the game. Yeah, 3 innings pitched, 4 runs, 3 hits. Nah, not too good. But I mean, his first start, he got the W, went 5 1/3, 4 hits, 1 earned run, gave up that 1 home run. Will Warren, who I thought looked really, really, I was really happy yesterday, even though the Yankees got the loss yesterday with Will Warren, who only gave up 1 hit yesterday, went 5 innings, 1 hits, 2 earned runs. The 1 hit was on a home run, 4 walks, 4 Ks. I was really, really excited of seeing Will Warren yesterday. That sweeper was really nice. Max Fried had his first start, went 4 2/3, 7 hits, 2 runs. Stroman, 4 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs. I think he's got. But I mean, it's a tough loss yesterday. Tim Hill and Mark Leiter kind of blew it. I'm really excited. I like Fernando Cruz a lot. I think he looked really, really good yesterday. I think nasty, and I'm excited for Fernando Cruz out of that bullpen, 100%. Really excited to see him. My other thing is everybody's talking about how much runs the Yankees scored this past week against the Brewers. Maybe the Brewers aren't just not that great this year. Maybe they're just not a good team, because we saw the Yankees yesterday go up against Corbin Burns, and yeah, they got hit, but they're going up a guy, one of the better pitchers in baseball. Maybe it's just the Brewers aren't as good as they were last year. That's kind of my opinion. Moving to my 5th team would be the Phillies, who are 3-1 playing right now. Playing right now versus Colorado. Obviously, I mean, I think it's make or break for the Phillies this year, and I think if it all comes together, I think it's make or break World Series for this team this year. I think they got to win it. I mean, you got Max Kepler, 364, leading the team. Kyle Schwarber, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. Alex Baum, 263. Bryce Harper, 294, got his first home run the other day. Harper's batting 353. Schwarber, 353. Castellanos, 308, 1 home run. Brandon Marsh, 308, 1 home run. Realmuto really got to pick it up, but you're getting a lot from Kepler on the pitching side. Definitely one of the better pitching staffs there. And I mean, you got Zach Wheeler, went 6 innings, 8 Ks, and got the win. Aaron Nola, 5 1/3. Chris Sanchez, 5 1/3. I think the big win for them, even though was Jesus Lombardo, that big trade with the Marlins, who had a stellar first start coming back from his injury last year. We haven't seen him for a while. He went 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, gave up 1 home run, 2 walks, 11 Ks. I think that's a big win for the Phillies. And I, in my opinion, it's a make or break for the Phillies. Going to my next team would be 6 on the list, Texas Rangers. And I think the AL West is kind of wide open. So I think, they lose opening day. You wouldn't beat Boston 4-1. You beat Boston 4-3. You beat Boston 3-2. So you take that series. You get killed the other day by the Reds on Monday, 14-3, but you come back with Nathan Eovaldi in the W, and then you get Jack Leiter, who had another stellar outing. I think they're going to be right there for the AL West. I mean, you got 269 White Langford leading the team. He's got 2 home runs already. Josh Himes got 2 home runs, tied with leading the team with Langford. 269, 227. Garcia, 2 home runs. Gonna have to pick it up more. John Heim batting 308. But I mean, the pitching side, I think, is really what's going to keep them going. And I mean, you got Nathan Valdi, who's pitched 15 innings. He's 1-0, 2 quality starts, 7 hits, 2 earned runs, giving up 1 home run. He had a really solid outing the other day. Jack Leiter, who was struggling up and down in the minors, couldn't really find it, has been stellar so far with 2 quality, very good starts, 2 wins, 10 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 10 Ks. You got Jacob deGrom finally coming back, who's going to be, they're going to need a lot from him. He went 5, 2 hits, 6 Ks. I mean, you're going to need a lot from him. What did Evaldi? Evaldi had I'm going to look at Evaldi's stats because he. Evaldi had a hell of a game yesterday. Pitched a hell of another box scores. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Evaldi goes complete game 4-hitter yesterday with 8 Ks. There's 2 quality starts. And then Jack Leiter had another solid one today to take the series against Cincinnati. I think once Rocker figures it out, deGrom figures it out, I think this team's right in the sweet spot. Jack Leiter goes 5, gives up 1 hit. That's pretty solid for him. I got the D-back. Honestly, I got the D-backs as 7. I think everything down from here, D-backs. At 7, at 3-2 right now, up 4-0 against the Yankees. So there's that. 4-0 after 3. I mean, I think it's all about the pitching for them, and they're getting some more offensively. Gerardo Perdomo batting 389. Suarez 5 home runs, 11 RBIs. I'm ready for a massive back. I'm ready for a big bounce back here from Corbin Carroll's batting 263. Marte, who got that big extension, 273. Josh Naylor, 333. He hasn't hit a home run yet, but we're seeing there Luis Gurriel's got to pick it up. But on the pitching side, I think this is what keeps, in my opinion, keeps them right there. I mean, you got Brandon Pratt. Qualities. He's 0-1, but he's 6 innings, 3 hits, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. You got Merrick Kelly went 5 1/3, 3 hits, 1. Eduardo Rodriguez 5, got the no decision, 5, 3 hits, 3 earned runs. Corbin Burns, who I thought was very solid, gave up 4 runs, but only 2 earned yesterday off that, giving up a couple home runs. So I thought that was a solid outing for him. 8 Ks yesterday. So I think this Diamondbacks team's right there competing. I got the Orioles. Basically, all these next teams put something together. I got the Orioles, got the Cubs, and then I got the Blue Jays. Orioles 3-2. Orioles 3-2 playing right now. Cubs 4-4 after obviously they lost 2 to the Dodgers early. Blue Jays 4-2, who both split there. There's a couple surprising teams. What did they end up doing? Rays ended up losing today, but they're going against Paul Skeens, so they got their second loss. Marlins, who had that unbelievable, I know my producer Bobby Finstock, big Marlins guy, so he was all pumped up when they had that walk off at opening day. They're 4-2. Ain't they're down? They're in the 11th right now. They're in the 11th right now, but they had that big walk off. I think the Marlins actually. I'm not expecting much, but I do like. I like some of the young players they got. Really like Kyle Stowers. I really like Connor Norby when he's back, but I like some of those younger guys. And then the Angels, who ended up losing today, but they're 4-2. Who thought the Angels would be 4-2? Uh, Looking at some weekend series that I'm really interested in, Cubs Padres should be a really good one to watch. Dodgers Phillies, that's must watch TV right there. And honestly, Orioles Royals, Dodgers Phillies. Let's see what we got going on Friday. Lowardo Yamamoto. Going on Saturday would be Sasaki Nola, and then Sunday night or Sunday afternoon, Glasnow Sanchez. It's going to be a good series. Cubs Padres should be a good one too. Imanaga Velasquez. Saturday will be Pavetta Boyd. Sunday, Hart Brown. I think that's going to be a good series too. But I mean, I think it was a good first week. Obviously, after all the noise of the torpedo bat and all this good stuff, I think this is going to be becoming the norm. I think all the teams are going to start using it, and it will just be a new norm. But want to let everybody know we're going to start adding an extra day. I'm going to start going on Sunday at 7:30 Eastern. Maybe have some guests, maybe Andrew Carbajal like we just had recently from the NL West preview, maybe Pete Gallagher or Joe Warnstad from Touchdown in Paradise, our college football show on the network, or another baseball friend from California. But 7:30 Eastern on Sunday, we're going to be starting that up this week, so make sure to tune into that. I want to thank everybody tuned in tonight. Please remember, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Russ Morgan. This is On Deck here on FTSN.